Good morning, it's Scott. Welcome to the Tradenet Trading Room. Welcome to a beautiful Monday, start of the week, start of a shortened week this week. We've got the July 4th holiday in there on Friday, so we're going to be trading here Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Thursday, we do have our mentoring session, and I will be leading that session on Thursday afternoon at 3:15. So we got a great week planned here. Monday starting off today with a great trading day. Markets flat to higher, let's just say that as we start the day today. Should be a good trading day. Lots of volatility out there. We'll talk a little bit about that. We'll get you started for the day. Any news and also pointed in the right direction on stocks. We'll say good morning to everybody here in the room. Good morning to everybody on social media this morning on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, StockTwits. Good morning to everybody out there. Thank you for joining us. We've got a large contingent, thousands of people that join us each and every day in the trading room on social and through social media here. And then in the trading room here individually, we'll say good morning to everybody here. Welcome you to the party. Welcome you to the day. Welcome you to a new week and a new shortened week as we put June behind us, get into July, and right off the bat, the 4th of July is coming up. So we'll get into that and more as we start this beautiful Monday morning here. And this is the final day, I believe. Second to final day of the sale. We have the we have our sale coming up here that ends on the 30th. Clifton's got the summer sale here, more than 10% off across the board with all of our packages. Use the link that Clifton has here in the room and take it that way and take a look at what we have here as we get started. We've got one more day left of that for you to take advantage of the sale, and that goes on again through the 30th, and that's through tomorrow as we get into another special week here and another great week to be with us here in our trading room. And again, the package is coming to us here at a discount, and that is going to happen through the 30th. So make up your mind quick, and be part of what we do on a daily basis here in the trading room. Well, let's talk a little bit about what's happening here in the marketplace, get you prepared for the day, get you ready to rock and roll today on a Monday morning here, and looking forward to trading with everybody here as we get into the day today. And we're going to have a special day today. Got a lot of stuff planned and got a lot of good things happening here in the market, so that's all fair and good. Talk about Asia first. We'll talk about overseas, and then we'll bring it back here into the U.S. of A. We saw all of the Asian markets red across the board. The Nikkei down 517, Shanghai and China down 18, and the Hong Kong Hang Seng down 248.71, down over 1% in Hong Kong overnight session. You look at Europe, which is in session now, just the opposite. So Europe is green this morning. German DAX up 67.42. FTSE in the UK, or German DAX up 67.42, up 0.56%. FTSE in the UK up 42.25, 42.25, up 0.69%. And the CAC 40 in Paris up 21.32, up 0.46%. So Asia down, Europe up about 0.5% or so, and then it gets into our pre-market here in the US of A. We're mixed a little bit here this morning. Dow futures up 107, S&P futures up 5.25, and the NASDAQ futures down 23.75. So what's happening here in the U.S. to get these futures higher? Well, coronavirus still out there. Again, trying to get beyond that. But Boeing, as you can see, is a big gainer here. This is to the right of my screen. This stock has been up here this morning as Boeing shares start to gain on that 737 MAX or 737 MAX coming back for testing today. So that's a pretty big thing as we get into today's trading session. Again, that's going to be a great thing here. Boeing was up about 7.5% here this morning, and their certification of the Boeing 737 MAX is starting today on Monday. Okay, so that's happening there. Barclays downgrades Beyond Meat. They say double downgrade on BYND. That stock is down considerably this morning. That stock finished Friday around 141.68. It's now down to 134. So BYND, that stock is not looking good this morning. I've got that up on my other screen. In fact, I'm going to switch it around with one of my other stocks here. I trade on a 4-monitor setup, allowing me to watch about 12 to 14 stocks during any given day. All right, we've got that, again, coronavirus out there. Gilead, GILD, coming out treatment for Remdesivir, about $3,120 per U.S. patient with private insurance for the coronavirus. So again, pretty steep, right? But we'll see if that lasts as we get going here. Burger King out with U.S. same-store sales being flat as customers start to return to fast food. So we've got all of that going on, but the most important thing of the day, the two most important things are that we are up on the Dow futures, up on the S&P futures, down on the NASDAQ futures, down 25.25. We'll check back in on that as we get going here this morning. Starbucks is in the news as well as BP, COTY. All of these are stocks that I've listed here to watch this morning as we get into the day today. And I'll have my charts up here in just a minute, and we'll start the screen sharing, and then we'll say good morning to everybody here in the room individually. Get this day rocking and rolling, ready to go here, and we'll be ready to rock and roll. There we go. There's the screen. We are set to go here, and all right, let's say good morning to everybody here this morning. All right, let me get there we go. Baba, good morning to you. Hey, Dean G, good morning. Johan, good morning to you. Safala, good morning. And Ivan in Edmonton, Alberta, good morning to you. Young Shane, good morning. And Armando, good to see you here this morning. Craig, good morning. Is it API? That's it, right? API, let's see. API. Yeah, very much so. And I'll put API up here. We'll continue to watch that one together. There we go. Okay. Thank you for the update on that, Craig. Appreciate it. Ryan, good morning to you. Slippage, good morning. And Leland, good morning to you. Thanawat, good morning. Paulo, good morning. Good to see you here this morning. Hey, Lynn, good morning to you in the West Coast. Great to have you here this morning. Santiago, good morning. And buenos dias in Uruguay this morning. Zoltan, good morning. Fritz, good morning to you. Frazad, good morning. And great to have you here this morning. Vinay in the UK, appreciate that. And Clifton's got the link for the summer school sales promotion that's going on right now, so you can just click on that and you'll be all set to go. Gregory, good morning to you. Yes, good morning. Yep, and good morning, Gary. And Gregory, good morning. And good morning, Larissa. Vinay, good morning to you. I will fix the screen here. Yep, should be good to go now. Thank you for the update there. Ryan, good morning to you. Steve, good morning. Thank you so much. Danny, good morning to you. And Eunice, good morning. Good morning, Victor. Good morning, Ismail. Yep. Good morning, Florian. And Hugo in Halifax, Nova Scotia. Good morning to you. Great to have you here this morning. Ken, good morning to you. Ken V. Jules, good morning to you. Have a blessed day, my friend. Absolutely. Let's get it going here this morning. Sure. Dimitri, good morning to you. Jake, good morning. And Michael C., good morning to you. Thank you so much. Oh, absolutely. For sure. Tomas, good morning to you. Laurent, good morning to you. And good morning, Melvin. Good morning, Gert. Good morning, Zam in Toronto this morning. All a green day and a green week. OBS, good morning to you. And Mercy, good morning to you. Good morning, Mohammed in Windsor, Ontario. Good morning to you, Wendy. And good morning, Gregory G. Jesus, good morning. And Steve B., good morning to you. Good morning, Amir G. And good morning, Eduardo. And Edward, good morning to you. Let's make some cash this morning. Okay, we are ready to rock and roll this morning as we get going here into the day. And I'm looking forward to trading with everybody here. Let's take a look at a couple of stocks here this morning. I do like this Boeing trade. This will be my first trade here. Boeing over 182. We'll paint this one green, give everybody a good indicator that this is where we want to be with this stock. BYND long over 182. Hopefully this stock pulls back a little bit. We can get it a little bit less expensive. Also, look at the ICPT trade this morning. ICPT on the daily, you can see this big move down. Let's go back and find out if that is the low of the day or low of the stock, and it is close. Have to watch here. If you go just to the daily, sneak this back just a little bit or up, you can see this trade right down in here. This is going to be a low of 48.50 and 48.57, 48.50, 47.57. So anything under 47.57 here this morning, 47.57, this will be the short. We'll code this one red, and this will be ICPT, short under 47.57. This will be a shorting of the all-time low on the stock. So be careful here. We'll try to hit this at the bottom of the day. Also, GILD this morning over 76.80 this morning. We'll paint this one green, giving you an indication that it would be a long, and this is going to be GILD long over 76.80 this morning, 76.880. All right, other stocks that I'm watching this morning, I'm watching INO, BNTX, like I've listed here, DKNG. Also, NVAX looks great over 82. I might as well list this as well. This is going to be an NVAX trade long over 82. I'll bring this into the fray here. You can see it right here, and we'll squish this down, make sure it fits in here, and we'll be watching 4 at the open here. You can see this morning here over 82 should blast off pretty good. Boeing sneaking up there pretty darn well. We're watching Beyond. If you look at the stock chart on Beyond, I mean, it's probably good down to 120. So we'll see how much this lends itself to the downside this morning. All right, listen, with us this morning, we have Yogi, who's going to be coming up on some training in not too long here in the month of July. You're going to enjoy training with Yogi. He's coming up here. We've got Gabe and Clifton, Tradenet support team here. We appreciate what you do each and every day. If you're new to the room and new to the channel here, just click on their name. They're here to help you. Any questions that you may have, just private message them and they'll get right back to you. Michael O'Revi, my trading partner in the afternoon sessions, he takes you through lunch, trades with me in the afternoon session each and every day. A great contributor to what we do here daily. He's with us this morning. Also, Amir Barak, you'll hear from Amir later on this afternoon. He'll be trading with us here into the close today. Boris Aguiar is here. Now, listen, we have switched over the Russian chat this morning to from the Spanish chat to the Russian chat, as you see here in our room. And this is a special trading room here. And I'm just going to say, and welcome to everybody there. We've switched things over from Spanish to Russian here in the main room. Spanish trading room is going to have a brand new Spanish channel that they're going to be part of here. And Boris is going to be leading that each and every day. Danny is with us this morning as well, Danny Schwartz. And Galia is going to be leading our Russian trading room on a day-to-day basis here this morning and throughout. So welcome to you, Galia, and good morning. Aggie LaFleur is with us as well. We appreciate Aggie taking time here this morning to be with us. And in the main room, trading alongside me this morning, will be Mayor Barak. Mayor will lead us here this morning in the main trading room. He'll be trading the first hour or so of the day. Then I'll take over and trade with you until the close today. I'm looking forward to trading all day with everybody here in the room as we get this beautiful Monday started, Monday morning. And remember, we do have a shortened week this morning. We do not have trading on Friday. The markets will be closed, the room will be closed, and enjoy the 4th of July holiday here in the US of A as we get going here. All right, yeah, Beyond now sinking pretty good. Maybe 120, we'll see if it picks up today at all as we get into the day. Check my announcement, okay? Amir is writing to me, messed up the post. You have Beyond as a long, okay. Yeah, Beyond short. Okay, yep. Thank you so much. What was that? Oh, I meant to put BA. Yep, yep. Thank you so much for pointing that out. BA long or 182. I was looking at Beyond, and that's probably why I wrote it down. Perfect. Okay. We are set to roll. Beyond will be a short, well, probably under 134, but it's already under there. I'm not going to repost that one at all. Okay, perfect. Perfect. We are ready to go. Traders, 20 seconds left before we get this Monday morning put started. It's going to be a great day. And here comes Mayor. Hey, my friend. Good morning. Good afternoon. Yeah, but you're in there. Here comes the opening bell. And here come the charts, Mayor. Okay, traders, here we go. Let's have a great trading day today.
Okay, I'm ready. So, Facebook getting down today, Beyond 2, Twitter, ICPT, we've got plenty of interesting candidates.
Watching Beyond.
So Beyond's down 5% today. Facebook almost 3%.
I'm going to take GILD over 76. Repost this from earlier. GILD long over 76 this morning. $75 stop. Target's going to be up over 76.50. She's 77.
Is up 0.4%. Nasdaq down 0.3. Facebook just came under the lows. It's too early for me to take this trade. Beyond's coming down too. Shame. I was hoping to see them moving up first. BA Boeing starting with a big gap up today.
Wow, look at Beyond. You're watching GILD. Okay, ICPT, remember 47.57 was our move in here. I did not take this trade. I'm waiting for a pullback up. Comes GILD. Yeah, nothing, Danny, just straight down.
I'm gonna go long Facebook. Oh, I missed it. The minute I was posting it, came over 210. I did not take the trade. Oh, look at this $1.30 move. Sure. Just happened too quickly. I was thinking that
still very much in play.
Facebook would not play the crashing game today. People have to buy it when it's down. I don't know what's coming next, but big move up I just missed.
Here we go with GILD, again, 76 entry here, 10 cents away.
I'm going to short Beyond under 131.80 after a small pullback.
Okay, traders, one more trade here. Boeing going to be over 180. BA long 180. Stop loss is going to be 178. Target 182 on BA.
Beyond just triggered. Under 131.80. ICPT finally pulled back up, Scott, a bit.
Mm-hmm.
We could short it under 45.70.
I'm going to take this trade with Mayor here, 45.70. Also, I'm going to add at 45 if we break the 45 level. No trade yet on GILD.
ICPT is getting close. It's a bit spready. Oh, come on.
Jan still heading down. Okay, here comes ICPT. Boeing, no trade GILD. Simply waiting, holding out, not rushing in. Okay, here comes the ICPT trade. 45.70. Going to add under 45 if we get it.
Amazing trade in Beyond
$47
Traders.
going to be stop loss.
About to take my partial, taking now. My partial in Beyond. I am short ICPT, it's not doing well. Stop is going to be over 47. Over 47.
Wow, look at Beyond.
I'm out of ICPT. Having a losing trade. Beyond did very well. Market's initial move is down. Nasdaq's down 0.5. S&P still in green territory, slightly green. I wonder if Facebook wants to come down from here. I don't know. Stay away. What should be A for possible long over 180?
Yeah, I'm long. I'm going to be long with you here on Boeing. BA 180.
Mr. Boeing. I'm still interested in Facebook, but more to the upside. If I'm wrong, if it's going to come down under 209, then I guess, okay, I'm going to post Facebook for a short under 209. I'm more interested to see it moving higher. And in case it does, 210.50 for a long. Like it hurt me.
ICPT struggling now.
I'm still interested in ICPT in case it comes down. Traders took me out, but if it's going to come down under 45, actually under 46, I'm going to be there for short. Getting ready to go long Facebook for 210.50. Long Facebook. I'm watching ICPT again under 46. ICPT is close.
And traders, I will add to ICPT under 45.
I'm short
Wow,
ICPT,
Beyond.
my second trade. This time it should make it. It should make it under the lows and more. Market keep coming down. Boeing looks like a good short, actually. I'm too much, I'm a bit afraid of this one. Beyond keeps rocking, amazing. How many points do we have there? I don't know, stopped counting, 5, 4, not sure. We got a new low in ICPT. Once it comes down, and it did, under 45, I just want to say it's going to be a very nice trade if it comes down under 45, and it just did. Now I'm just hoping for some more continuation. I'd like to get 1 point in Facebook.
No trade on Boeing. Wow, wow, wow. ICPT looking just fine. Hopefully we'll take out 45. Here we go.
Yeah, we've got a 44.50 low, Scott.
Yep. Needs to continue here.
It should, yeah, it should. Market's coming down strong. S&P and Nasdaq, both are coming down strong. I'm a bit concerned about Facebook, but it's holding. Beyond's doing very well. About to reduce some more Beyond soon. Now reduced 5.5 points. Crazy. Come on, ICPT, make the big move. Okay, so initial market direction is down, both sides, but it's the first 15 minutes. We expect some kind of a reversal real soon. I'm hoping that this reversal would take Facebook higher.
Still waiting on BA. I'm not going to come in early on this Boeing trade. I'm going to wait till 180 still.
Tesla came down. ZM was on my short list. I missed this trade. Wow. Beyond. It's interesting. 6.5 points.
Yep. You look at that daily on Beyond, it could go all the way down to 120. We were talking about it in pre-market. Hey, traders, watch Boeing 180. 180 Boeing.
Facebook recovering. I hope. I'm going to have small size long in Boeing over 179 and then add over 180. So going to buy a half size over 179. Don't have the time to post it, sorry. Maybe I do.
No bounce for Beyond.
Then I will add over 180.
SPY almost at the low of the day. Wow.
Well, ICPT should have been down by now. If I would have seen a pullback in the S&P, I think heading to Facebook over 211 makes sense. Should be some kind of a pullback now after 15 minutes. Not really. Tesla new low. Facebook's giving me some hard time now.
Still waiting on ICPT. Continue. Stop on
Okay,
ICPT for me is 47.
Watch Boeing. It's definitely wants to move higher. 179 for a long. Oh, Facebook once more. No, S&P continues down, so is the Nasdaq. I'm closing the last quantity I have in beyond. I'm out of beyond. It's way too extended to the downside. ICPT is killing me again. Stop over the highs.
I'm out of the ICPT trade.
I'm going to stop it over 47.50. Boeing really wants to move higher, so it seems. I hope this is the recovery in Facebook. ZM new low, Nasdaq new low, S&P. What's going on here? Why does ICPT move higher?
When the SPY is at the low of the day, just broke down 299.
No, if Boeing comes down from here, no issues.
Market is pulling back some great stocks here, GILD as well.
Out of ICPT. Second dosing trade in ICPT, very unpleasant.
Okay, watch GILD again, $76. I'm coming into this stock, GILD.
Okay, so my final stop now in Facebook is going to be under 209. If it comes down under 209, I'll be out. I do see some bottoming tails at the S&P and the Nasdaq. This could be a reversal. Still interested in Boeing because if we're going to get a pullback, Boeing should be one of the stocks that move up strong. I'm going to go long Tesla over 952.50.
Traders GILD coming up, $76 entry here, GILD.
Didn't have time to sit, sorry. Long Tesla.
And stop loss will be under the low.
Going
75
long,
and a quarter
now.
stop loss.
Long
Target
Boeing.
76.50.
I'm expecting a market pullback. I'm long Boeing. I'm going to add over 180. Facebook so far recovered. So I'm actually long 3 stocks now. Facebook, Tesla, and Boeing. Tesla's supposed to be more like a scalp here.
Okay, here comes my entry. 3 cents away, GILD.
I'm gonna add to Facebook over 211. You low in Tesla. Good.
I'm long GILD.
We get a few more seconds here, Tesla. There is a sign of recovery here, I hope. It moves under the recent low amount. It's 948.60.
And target on GILD is going to be 76.50.
To Boeing zone over 180.
I took a little bit off, Frank, on the ICPT trade after it broke down to 45. But then I got stopped out on the other half here. It turned out to be a losing trade for me.
About to add to Boeing.
Here comes Boeing. Boeing looking good. My entry is going to be 180.
I'm adding here to Boeing. I think it's going to go.
Yep.
Added.
Almost ready to pull the trigger.
S&P did pull back from the lows. Nasdaq did not.
I'm long
Tesla
Boeing.
is back.
GILD.
Facebook. I wanted to add, I did not. I missed it. I'm adding now. Add it to Facebook. I'm all in longs. All in longs.
And it's working out nicely here. First partial is going to be 181 on Boeing. Looking great. Looking great. Keep coming.
Facebook's back to the highs, looking good. Going need to find partial in Facebook once it moves over the highs, over 212 somewhere. Market's moving up now, extremely helpful.
Good job, Florian. Have a great afternoon or great morning.
See you, Florian. Facebook at the highs.
Getting close on Boeing. Again, 181 target.
Now.
First target, 181. Boeing.
There's a big pullback from the lows. Looking for a bit more. I'm selling some Tesla here. Took my partial in Tesla. It's the weakest among them. Actually, it's not that weak compared to Facebook. Okay, Facebook finally making the move. Good. Good job, Facebook.
Getting close on Boeing. GILD giving it another try here.
Market still moving up. Come on, Boeing. New high. Make it. Yeah. Boeing's making it. Facebook looking good too. Very close to taking a partial in both. Taking my Facebook partial here. Took my Facebook partial. Now trying to find my partial point in Boeing. Comes down under 181. I take my partial in Boeing, sent under 181. Market still moving higher. Oh, Tesla, beautiful.
Okay, here's my partial on Boeing. We're going to get more than what we bargained for on Boeing here. Taking a partial right here. Half off BA, 181.30.
Scott.
Yep.
Just hope it's not going to pull back before that, because once it moves over the highs, it should spike. But if it comes down a cent under 181, took my partial. And I'm done for the day.
Simple as that, right?
No, it was not simple.
Right on. Still waiting for my GILD. Again, target 76.50 on GILD. Market has helped us.
Tesla
Market has
and
covered.
Facebook.
Anything under 180 on Boeing, I'll come out of the rest. Anything under 180 on Boeing, I'll come out of the rest.
S&P is back to green. Nasdaq still down 0.7%.
Okay, Jules, that's still good. Green day is a green day, regardless of share size. Overall market still moving higher now. Over 300 on the SPY. I think there's still some left in GILD, yes. Looking at 76.50 here.
Look at ICPT, Scott. It's going to fail today. I just know it's going to fail. But it's such an unpleasant loser for me. Twice. Oh, Facebook, Tesla. Cool.
Yeah, nice move on Tesla. Really nice.
That's 11 points here, Scott.
Yeah. It's a big move. You know, through yesterday's close and then higher. Really, really nice.
Did I say 11, 13 points?
Yeah, more. Here it goes. Tracking 970.
Selling more Tesla here. selling more Facebook. The only one I didn't really trust, Scott, was Tesla because of its initial move, but it actually did the best. It's not my biggest winner though, because I took it small size. Both Boeing and Facebook done very well because I added beyond just amazing first trade. ICPT, of course, big loser.
Traders being very patient with my GILD trade, and hopefully we get paid for this trade here, up towards 76.50 target. You know, somebody was asking about beyond. I mean, under 125 certainly looks great. It is just, you can't get it out of your system though, that it closed yesterday 140 or Friday 141.68. Now we're at 125, but it can have some more downward move to go, more of a downward move to go.
Oh, it's crazy. Look at Tesla challenging the high soon. Still going. Look at Tesla. Boeing's doing good too.
Boeing going to take out 182, and I'm all smiles right now on Boeing. Go, go. 182, there we go. Pre-market high Boeing traders, in case you're interested, is the 184.50. So we got a little ways to go here if we get it. Wow, Boeing, go baby, go. Going to drop another 200 shares off here on Boeing, 182.20.
It just teared you and spiked another 50 cents.
Yep.
Look, like it says, you're selling me. Seriously? I'm selling too, by the way. But, well.
Here comes Beyond as well. I've got to take some. I'll list the trade here, Beyond 125. Smaller share size than previous here, but BYND short under 125. Too good a setup for me to pass on it. And Boeing's still going here. Just 200 shares left on Boeing, BA. Those of you that are not in the GILD trade, you could come in right here at $76. Nice long. You're watching BYND. Go, Boeing, go. Watch the 184 now on Boeing. Remember what we said there? The high of the day is higher than that. On Boeing, that's the pre-market high at 184.50. We'll see if we can bust out of 184. Yeah, and still holding GILD, yeah. Waiting for that 76.50 here, being patient with the trade. Hopefully patience will make us some money here.
Well, it really did worth it to be all in long today, Scott.
Yeah, it really did. You know, when you look at the SPY and traders, the same thing here, you know, as we V bottom there, that 288.75, we bounced, and taking out yesterday's close or Friday's close of the 300 level. And I think right at 299 is when we started to get long these stocks, the GILD, the Boeing stocks, the Tesla, Facebook. And that's really the story of the day, taking that bounce. And here we are. ICPT, my only losing trade.
My only losing 2 trades.
Yeah, yeah. Boeing a big help for my day. No trade beyond.
Well, traders, I was really serious about stopping to trade here. So here's my account. I'm up $22,000, a bit over, and I've got some few open trades too. So the thing is, you should have a stop loss when you're doing very bad, and you should be stopping. So the fact is, I was trading like 20 minutes today, and I'm up over $22,000. Definitely reached my targets. There's no reason for me to continue trading. You should have 2 stops. Once when you're doing very well, because again, you probably feel like you're doing very well. Therefore, you could continue and many times. And I don't have to ask you how many times you've been up quite a lot, and then came to the point where you were losing everything you did and a little bit more than this. So you should be having 2 stops. One is a losing stop when you're down too much, and the second one is just like I am right now, just about 20 minutes into the trading session and up over $20,000, I should be stopping. So I've done very well. As you can see, I've got 1 big loser in ICPT, in fact, 2 short trades in ICPT, which did not work right. You know, ICPT should have been my best winner today. The stock is down like 30-40%, forgot. But the thing is, it should have came down. At the first time, took me out. Second time, it came down, took me out. Maybe it's going to come down the third time, I'm out of it. I'm not going to play this game again. It should have been my best winner today, but it did not. So why did I go long? Because as you can see here, I've got four amazing trades: Facebook, Tesla, Boeing, and Beyond. Actually, Beyond was short. So initial move in Beyond, if you were watching it when we just started out, let me put up the chart here. That's actually my best trade today. As you can see, Beyond started down quite a bit. I mean, the stock is down 10% right now. It did not start at 10. I think it started at 6 or 7% or so. So it was definitely under the market. Market started, S&P started a bit up. You could see the S&P right here. So we started with a very small gap up today, 0.3% or so. Initially came down. Why did we come down? Well, you never know if we're going to really come down, but you need to remember that usually the first 10 or 15 minutes, we've got a lot of open orders coming from the weekends. Now, this is a Monday, therefore we've got more than usual open orders, and this could take us in a direction which could be easily reversed. So the market came down for like 15 minutes, very, very strong. It could have continued, but you always look for a pullback. And when I saw the S&P bottoming at the point where I thought it should, I went long. But before that, Beyond has nothing to do with the market today because the stock is already down right now 10%. So a stock like that could continue coming down. For example, if the market is going to failure and start coming down, then Beyond and stocks which are relatively weak, I'm looking at Roku, for example, they could easily come down with the market if the market fails. But when the market's moving up like it does right now, there's a lot of stocks which are relatively strong. So I'll show you Facebook and Tesla and the rest. Now, take a look at Boeing. Boeing started up. Boeing is up right now, like 7%. It started like 5%. So why did Boeing come down? It came down because the market came down, but it's relatively strong. You look for the points where Boeing wants to move higher. And I've said that several times today, like the market was coming down. Look at the market, first 15 minutes. Boeing was coming down with the market, then pulling back up, showed you it's relatively strong. Came down again, tried to move higher again. Market came down to a new low, Boeing followed. And look at how Boeing tries to move higher when the market is in fact still at the lows. I'm expecting a market pullback. I don't know how far the pullback is going to be. I certainly didn't know it's going to move over the highs, which it just did. And then I'm looking for a stock which is relatively strong. So Boeing is relatively strong. Started up with a gap. You look for a reversal, you go long, it went out fine. Now, Tesla also started with a gap up today and it also came down with the market, but it came down too much and I was concerned about Tesla. That's why I took long right over here with relatively small size. Now, when I took Tesla long, it did move under the lows. So, the point of having a stop under the lows is not always the right point for a stop. And I guess that some of you may have taken Tesla with me and couldn't survive this very few cents down under the lows. Well, at that point, the market was moving higher. So if Tesla spiked down under the lows and when the market was moving higher, there's no reason to move out of Tesla. That's a very small point here, which should be noticed. And then Tesla started moving higher, and that was a lovely trade too. And the same applies for Facebook. Now, why did Facebook move higher? Again, look at the market coming down. Look at Facebook coming down with the market, but still the market keeps moving lower and Facebook moves over the highs. And then Facebook comes down again when the markets continue to come down just a bit, and then tries to move higher once more when the market's still coming down. Now, if that's not a proof to a stock that is relatively very, very strong, then what is a proof? And then Facebook comes down again. I mean, the market's still down, moving to a new low. Look, this spike down here, when the market moved to a new low, took Facebook down again, but Facebook's still strong. Then you wait for it. And in fact, I was long by then. I did not move out because I was still expecting the market to move higher. And then Facebook started moving higher, added once it showed me that it really is strong and trying to move higher. And that's why I've got a $9,000 winner in Facebook. So really, I was mostly long today, watching the market, don't expecting it to continue again. First 15 minutes, sometime on Monday morning, it may last 30 minutes. But expecting some kind of reversal. I did not know how far the reversal would go. But I definitely thought I could ride Boeing, Tesla, Facebook for a long, although I did not know for how long. I trusted less Tesla that was smaller size. Boeing proved to me it wants to move higher. I got a little bit more courage. I added. The same idea with Facebook. Added once it's proved to me it wants to move higher, then moved over the highs. Both of them looked great. Tesla, I don't know if it's just luck. It's relatively, again, it started in green today. You know, Tesla is very volatile, so it could have made a big move, but I was really afraid of it. So anyway, I just added a very small size did not add, sorry, took a very small size in Tesla and it worked out fine. So I'm starting my week with a great $22,000 winner. And I'm just hoping the rest of the week is going to look the same, and I'm hoping that you guys are doing well too. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for joining. You guys on YouTube, if you don't mind giving us a thumb up, that would be highly appreciated. And I really had a good day, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye, traders.
Mayor, take care of yourself. Have a great rest of your evening. Awesome trading this morning. Really, really good. And yep, you're welcome, friend. All right, traders, remember a couple of things. We have mentoring this week that's going to happen on Thursday, 3:15. We've got the rest of the day slated for today. I'll be with you all day. I'll take you through to the close today through 4 o'clock. A great morning by Mayor. Really enjoy the long trading here. All the right setups, in my opinion. Absolutely torched it this morning. With the exception of the ICPT trade, I was in there just one time with a loser. And again, this is something that, you know, it happens. And would I take the trade again? Sure enough. I mean, you know, right here under 47, this looks really good. But you're going to have a $3 stop loss up to 50. I'm not going to take it right now. Got the summer link. Again, if you're about education, if you want to learn from us and you want to be part of what's going on here, you want to go through the Star Trader, through the Top Trader program, through the mentoring courses, all of that. Clifton's got the link here down there. So again, great trading morning by Mayor. And now that I take over here, we take a look at the charts. We've got Boeing at new highs, still 200 shares left in that trade. Max shares left in GILD. Looking for a third trade now, and can't help but be biased to the upside now on a lot of these trades because of the way that the market is going here. And with the market running a bit higher, you can see on this on the chart here, when you take a look at the SPY, we've had a nice recovery, a nice run on the overall market here. This V-shaped bottom recovery here, this dip and run, so to speak. We take out 302.50 today, and I'll give you the exact one, 302.70, and we're looking really, really good on the markets today if that happens. You want to keep up, you know, either the SPY or the triple Qs. One of those charts gives you the good direction, good indication of where the total market is going, and you just stick with that. But today, bias to the long side, and sure, NVAX moving higher too. Boeing, again, anything now, I'm going to inch my stop loss up to this 183. Anything under 183, I'm going to be out of the total Boeing trade. Why not put the money in my pocket, the profits, and run? No reason to stick in there for even a bigger move now. The stock has treated us great. The only thing now I'm watching is this GILD trade. GILD, sneak it up on 76.50, and that's where I'll come out of the trade at 76.50. So I'm looking forward to that right there. We'll get that hopefully here in the next couple of minutes as this stock is really starting to move. And as it starts to move higher, we're going to be looking at shedding some of that. One of the things I did want to cover this morning is, again, had a question even on the Boeing trade. Hey, why are you selling now? Why are you selling now? Why are you selling now? Well, one of the things that goes through my mind, and one of the things that you should learn from, is you want to sell into strength, into the strength of the move. So when the stock is barreling upwards, that's where you want to start to sell. You want to start lightening the load as the stock moves up, making sure that you have in your mind that that partial level or that target level. And again, everybody's target level is going to be different, okay? But again, I don't trade your account, you don't trade my account. So again, you have to be okay with what you make or don't make on a trade, and you have to be just okay with where you're taking your partials and what's happening with your trade. You control you, right? You are your own boss. So again, nobody's going to go out of business by taking profits along the way, and wherever you take them is going to be just great. Yeah, great Monday reversal, Johnny. Absolutely. Good way to put it. Jules, do we take support and resistance in consideration from pre-market or from the previous trading day? I take into account both. I look at pre-market as support and resistance. I also take into account, yesterday's closing price. You can see that on all of my charts with the dotted yellow line. So again, that's part of what I do, and that's the way I trade. Now, Mayor doesn't trade with the pre-market. So that's where what I would do. When I start to look at that, here comes the 183 on Boeing. I'm going to come out. That's where I'm looking at. I've got all the support lines up there, and just giving it a couple more pennies here, and I'm out of Boeing. Okay, that trade is done with for me. Awesome. And thoughts on Tesla? Yeah, I will put Tesla here and take a look at it. I think Tesla, you can wait just a little bit if you're going to take it long. I would stay long the trade. Here's that 976.82. That's the high of the pre-market candle here. Either there, you could take the whole number 975. Merlin on Tesla. I'm going to watch it here. Okay. No, I mean, Guild is just holding its own, right? I mean, if we get past this, hold on to 76 or hold on to the VWAP, could see higher in the trade. Yeah, I wouldn't take Beyond long. I mean, here's the thing with Beyond. I mean, it's beaten down. I would just find a level to where you could short it again. If it gets up over 130, I'd be shorting it under 130. I would say, I'm watching ICPT. It's just kind of a little bit flat right now. Yeah, NVAX, yeah, sure. We did miss this trade for sure. But busy with GILD, busy babysitting Boeing, which I'm done with. Yeah, BNTX looking pretty good. Not a big volume stock, but BNTX over 70. Boeing sneaking back up. That 184 sure does look good too. Okay, I'm going to take this BNTX trade here. I'll put it right where this ICPT trade is, BNTX. And I'll put ICPT up here. Trade with a 4-monitor setup, giving me the space to be able to do that. Let's take this BNTX. Just need to make sure that it is tradable over the over 70. Take a look here. Yeah, it is tradable. Okay, I'm going to put it down here. BNTX long 70. And give me a second here. I'll give you the stop loss and target. Target's going to be towards the high here, 71, and stop loss will be 68. Under 125 on Beyond has not materialized. Wow, NVAX, wow. Let me take a look at INO. Sure, I'll take a look at a couple of these. INO under 28 looks good, just not a whole lot of volume in the stock today. And then let's take a look at RCL here, Royal Caribbean. Yeah, right here, 47.50 on RCL, looking good. Yeah, if Beyond starts to roll over, then just watch that VWAP line there too. You can either add to that or take it from there. Okay, about 25 cents to go on BNTX. BNTX. Watch for the entry here. About 29 cents on BNTX. Again, entry is going to be 70. I like this formation here, kind of a triple top formation right in here. Watch this. $0.16 to go now. That's not too bad. I mean, it's 15 cents or so. $0.12 to go. ICPT heading higher. Look at Tesla. What was Mayer's entry? I think 952 or something, right, on Tesla? Yeah, 952.50. It's now 980. Wow. Wow. Okay, here's our entry. If you got it right at 70. Right at 70. Target will be 71 or close to it. The day low on GILD. Yeah, I'm still in the trade, Felicia. Yep, still in the trade. Under the low of the day will be my stop loss here. I think I said 75.50 before. That should still stand. Look at NVAX creeping up to that 85. Still in the BNTX trade. Nice move, NVAX, right up the ladder here. Those of you that are not in the GILD, I still think that 76 is going to be nice. Good level to come in at. I mean, I see that spike candle BNTX, but I mean, this stock moves pretty good. No, I use a market order, Chen, market order. Come on, BNTX, keep coming. $69 BNTX will be my stop. David, let me see mRNA. Let's see, mRNA. Yeah, just turned up through that. I liked it at 61.28, which was Friday's close. Very low volume stock today, right? And then possibly over $62. If you need to get into the trade, then $62. And then SHLL. Oh yeah, looks great. Right here, 32.50. Yeah, very true, Lynn. Come on, BNTX, get ready to go here. Wow, Tesla now huge. Come on, BNTX, come on. Little pullback and then rip it. Let's go. SHLL just went up through that 32.50, now $33. Very nice. That stock was that stock IPO'd right around 15, 16. Now up 33. Sure, Michael will be all over it when he comes in here. Okay, Galia is posting NKLA. Let's take a look at NKLA. Over 71.90. Yeah. Here's what the NKLA trade looks like. It's really nice at 70, and now again, maybe over 72, 71.90 as posted. Let's take a look at Beyond again. Still hanging up there. Got to watch GILD, also BNTX on the downward move here. Market as we speak, again, watching the SPY as always. Just a small pullback, but not much here. Still looking very, very good. There's that INO at 28. Y'all were watching that just a little bit ago. Take a look at that FSLY, Danny Young. Yeah, definitely under that 80. I think Danny's posted it under 82. And now maybe add under 80 if it gets down here. Looks good. BNTX just held up at the top here. Not bad. No, I'm still holding on to GILD. I mean, it's hovering right there at 75.50. Now, still sticking in with GILD. Let's take a look again. FSLY. Danny's going to come into that again at the or add at 80. Nice move now. FSLY lower. Bubba, Alfred, I'll take a look at Bubba, sure. Yeah, right here. So like 215.71 was Friday's close. See what the high of the day is for the pre-market. We got 216.30, so anything over 216.30 would be the way to go. Okay, BNTX coming back again now. Yep, still in there with GILD. Nice trade, Danny, on FSLY. Very nice. Take a look at NKLA for Jaspreet. Yeah, Gelia has already posted at 71.98. If it turns around, yeah, if it turns around and moves over 71 for sure. PTON. Still more on the downside here. And could add under 56 for sure. Yep. Okay, I'm out of the GILD trade. Out of the GILD trade. We had it 75.50 was our stop loss there on GILD. Still waiting on BNTX.